Howdy dowdy, folks. It's your boy, the Flea Effect here. I'm recording for a good man named Store Leaks. And before we get into this tutorial, I'm gonna give full credits to Stefan Panton, aka the leaker of the century, as they say. And so, when we're getting into this, the first thing you're gonna want to download is called a HXD editor, and this one is the one that Stefan used in his video before his video got taken down. And you're gonna, I'll have this link in the description and everything. And you're gonna want to download the English version unless you're German. Hail English people. Okay. So once you download that, you can also download 010 editor if you really feel like it. But once you download that, you're gonna want to go ahead and open it up right here like so. So now once this is open, you're going to go up here to the top left, go to File, and you're going to want to go to Open. And then what you're going to want to go to is this PC, Local Disk C, and then go down to Program Files, not the 86, but the regular Program Files. And then you're going to want to find Epic Games, double click that, go into Fortnite, Fortnite Game, Content, Packs, and the pack file that you're going to want to open is the one that's called packchunk0-windowsclient.pack. You don't want to open up any of these other ones, just packchunk0. And if you're wondering why I have like 3 of them, it's because this one is the backup. Because whenever you do, whenever you're gonna like modify the game files, you always want to make a backup of the files just in case something goes wrong, so you don't have to reinstall the game. And this one I have no clue what that is, but you're gonna want to open up the pack file. And when you're in here, you're going to be pretty confusing. So you're going to go ahead and click the top left right here where this first dot starts. You don't want to worry about anything over here. That's just like, that's hex. You're going to want to worry about this kind of coding. So you're going to click the top left, and then you're going to go to Control F to open up the find. If you don't want to do Control F, you can just do search and then find. And then when you go into here, we're just going to do an example one, like, EID, and that's an emote. So EID underscore, let's do boogie down, because let's boogie. And so when you do that, you're going to click all, and then you want to make sure that you typed it all correctly with the capitals and everything. You can set it to not case sensitive, I like to set it to capitals just to make it, better. Alright, and so when you come here, you're going to want to make sure that this is the right one, and you can check by just going down. And it'll say in quotations what the name is called. And up here, this is what we're gonna be worrying about. So we're gonna want to replace this with another dance move so that we can see Boogie Down in game. It'll just replace the dance. And so when you're gonna replace a file like so, you're gonna want to make sure that the file you're replacing has the same number of characters as the other file that you're replacing, or the other name that you're replacing. So in this case, Boogie Down, BOOGIEDOWN, that's going to be 10 characters. 10, when I say characters, I mean how many like letters are in the name or numbers or whatever. That's what characters is. So we're going to go ahead and copy this, EID underscore Boogie Down, by doing Control C. And we're going to open up a notepad. And this can be like, let me bring it over here. And this, you can like check this to see what size the names are. And so what I figured out is that the one that replaces Boogie Down is going to be dance moves, aka the default dance. So we're going to do EID underscore dance moves. And then we're going to set it to all. And then we're going to click OK. And so this should take us to the dance moves. And another way you can check is down here. So we're gonna copy dance moves, and then we're gonna press enter when we're at the very end of the first EID, so it'll bring it down. We're gonna do Control V, and then we can see that the characters are the same size by lining them up right here. And you have to make sure that the names are the same size, so that when you load into a game, it'll change the size of the pack file, and then that'll just keep on crashing your game. So you want to make sure they're the same. We're going to go ahead and we're going to copy Boogie Down. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to right click where the highlighted part is, and we're going to press paste insert. And so it should change red to Boogie Down. And then now we're going to click like somewhere up here. We're going to do Control F. And we're going to look up Boogie Down. Oh, that was an awkward. Here we go. And we're going to go forward. And then we're going to click OK. Oh, this is a bit awkward. I think we're going to click backward, I think. Yeah. So when we do that, we click backward, and then we're going to come up here to the regular Boogie Down. And then we're going to highlight this again. And we're going to open up our notepad, copy dance moves, right click where the highlighted part is, and paste insert. And that should change back to red. And then so when we do this, it'll replace each dance move with the other one, and it won't change the size of the pack file either, because they're the same characters, so it won't notice it. And so we're gonna do, let's do a skin real quick. So we'll do a skin. We'll do we'll replace the what was it, Rust Lord with the Skull Trooper. So we're gonna look up Rust space Lord, and we're gonna click on all, and it should bring us down here to Rust Lord where the highlighted part is. And the CID is basically skin, and then the like coding for that is what the skin is called, like scavenger. That's what the ID is called. And so we can press enter again, and then we can see the size right here, like how many characters it is. And then what I like to do, I like to go all the way back up, and I like to click the dot again so that it'll refresh everything, so that when we click all, it won't like take me to a different one. And we're gonna do CID underscore. Hold on, I don't really know the Skull Trooper one. I'm just gonna look up Skull Trooper. I'm gonna click on all, and then okay. Now we have CID. So this is one that we need. Athena, Commando, Male, Halloween. We're gonna go ahead and control copy that. Bring it over, press enter, paste, and then we can see that they're the same size. And this is very crucial. If they're not the same size, it'll mess up your file size, and it will just keep on crashing your game. So we're gonna go ahead and copy the scavenger. Right click, paste insert, and we're gonna do Control F, all, and we're gonna find Rust Lord. Now it'll bring us down to the Rust Lord, and this is a CID. So we can just highlight this, open up our notepad, copy Halloween, paste insert, and so it'll change. Now we can do another one. We're gonna do the Llama Bell emote. So here's Llama Bell, EID for emote. Copy the emote, enter, paste. Now this is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 9 characters. So I know a 9-character emote is the Orange Justice, but it's not called Orange Justice for the ID. It's called Good Vibes. We're gonna click on all. Okay. It'll bring us down to EID underscore Good Vibes. We're gonna copy that. Control copy. Press enter, paste, and we can see that these are the same size. Copy Llama Bell again. Right click, paste insert, Control F. And let's just do all again, and okay. So it'll bring us back up to the Llama Bell. And so we can copy the EID of Llama Bell. Go into here, copy Good Vibes. Right click, paste insert. Now we have just replaced the files. So let's go File, and then we need to click on Save. Now this is creating the backup, so that if anything does happen, it'll just back it up, and then you can replace the file that you're currently saving with the backup file, and that'll help a lot. Also, if you don't want to click File and then Save, you can just click this floppy disk right here. Make it a lot easier. Mention is that we have to make sure that Epic Games and anything that's Fortnite related is closed. So we can just go into Task Manager, and if you don't have this, then we can you can just click on More Details, and it'll bring up this part. And then you can see throughout the background processes. we can just click on any one and then push the E key, and it'll bring us, or that was W key, sorry. We can push the E key on any one, and it'll bring us down to all where the E's are. Just another thing if you guys didn't know. So we don't have anything Fortnite related open, so we're just going to go ahead and launch Epic Games Launcher. Alright guys, so once we're in here, we're going to go ahead and click on launch, and we're going to hope for the best. If the game crashes, then you messed up something, and if it doesn't, then you didn't mess up something. But sometimes what I've learned is that it'll give you an error code sometimes, and you just have to go ahead and go click and then exit, and then you can just launch it again, and it should be fine. But it seems like right now I did everything perfect, and we're not going to get a crash. Also guys, when you first start it up, it's probably going to take longer than usual, because it's just loading in the new settings that we have just put. That's what I learned throughout my experience. And guys, don't mind the actually dog shit of lag that I'm having, 18 FPS. I know I have a dog shit computer. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now. Just turn down my settings because I was just using my Epic settings to get the high quality pictures for the gram, if you guys know what I mean. Okay, we can go here and just don't mind me. I'm just low. Okay, that's a lot better. Bingo. Alright, so we can go to locker, and then we can see that we have the llama bell. Yee-hoo. Oh yeah. So that worked. Let's go ahead and look for the boogie down. Bingo, we have the boogie down. Yeah, just like that. That one, yeah, right there. Alright. Now we can check if we have the Skull Trooper. And bingo, what do you know? So now we have the Skull Trooper replaced with the Rust Lord. We have the Llama Bell replaced with the Good Vibes. And we have the Boogie Down replaced with the dance moves. And when you replace something, of course, it won't show up because you replaced it. And even if we look for the Orange Justice, it's not there anywhere. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is not my tutorial. I did not figure this out. All credits go to Stefan Panton, or Stefan Panton. I'm not too sure, but yeah.